You were blind for many years, and now you have glasses.
No, it's weird. It's just sometimes. Maybe tomorrow I'm not gonna have to use it, but sometimes when I'm using the computer, I have to.
Yeah, makes sense. We all stare at screens
I
way too long.
totally need it.
You need
You did?
glasses?
Yeah, my eyes like they hurt a lot. I don't know how to explain it. It's only for up close things though, especially the computer.
Yeah.
It's not eye strain, I guess.
So, how was everybody's weekend?
Good.
Good. Nice.
Lots
Pretty
of
good.
things.
Cool. So let's do just a quick update. It'll probably be a short one. I don't think Sam's on. I think she's traveling. I'm going back to Maine after being out west. But it'd be great to get just an update. Jai, you want to start with Dev? I know Artem's
Yeah,
out too, right?
Yeah, Artem's out. Artem worked today a little bit more on the LMS updates, especially printing.
Yeah.
So printing, he had to do lots of changes there because of the size of the private equity course. It's done. He pushed live. It's working. The number of the pages are now on the table of contents. We don't have links there now, but the links are working.
Okay.
We had more updates on the app too. Now Alex is about to release a new version, which will include the social logging, which was just included on the login page. Then he also added to the registration page.
Mm-hmm.
He included a function to zoom on images. So we have some nodes that has some attached images. So you can
Yep.
just click on it and then zoom. He's also going to include the reset password function, which was not there. It is on the API, but there were no links
Yep.
to do that.
Cool.
And anonymous posting too. So now on the app, users will be able to post anonymously too. Besides that, last week we also made some changes on anonymous posting to use short names, as you asked. I'm going to double check what you asked because it's supposed to use the same function, but if the API is not calling the new functions, then yeah, we're gonna have to update that. But that's easy because it's on our side. We don't
Okay.
need Alex to make updates, I think. But
Okay.
I'll double check.
Yeah, it looks much better on the mobile site. It actually doesn't wrap or anything like that when people post
Mhm.
anonymously now. And it's the same type of info. Like it gives I think it gives better info because it's easier to read right away.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Anything else plans for the week for Dev?
Yeah, I'm waiting for deep crawl. That's what I'm expecting now, because of the issues we saw the last time we executed.
Yeah.
So now I expect that to be solved, all of those issues. But then one thing that I would like to discuss with you is more about schema information. I saw that we have some places that we can do a better job. So FAQs, for example,
Yeah.
the finance dictionary, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I think especially where there's like formulas and just taking a look at because I know some of our competitors for certain keywords actually they tend to rank well, and they even get the featured snippet on the
Mhm.
formula.
Yeah, I didn't find anything specific to formulas, but there is one schema type called FAQ page, and
Got
we're
it.
not using that on our FAQs.
Got it. Okay. So that will be good. I'm looking right now, October
We
9th.
also have lots and lots of cards for cleanup, so Andre will have a lot of work to do.
What do you mean in terms of cleanup? Oh, like design cleanup?
Yeah, exactly. Hana created two cards to make improvements for the responsive version. We have like small things that we created cards along the way, so there are lots of things to be done.
And then I think late last week, Andre sent the new blocks, right, Andre, live for the
Yeah.
into LMS. Is
Mhm.
that did we get the links on those and everything?
I think we didn't have time to include the links on the company names that you asked, right?
I noticed when I'm loading the course, guys, it takes a good, I know there's a ton on that page. It takes a good like 8 seconds. Let me see.
Any course or just a private equity one?
I just tried networking 3.
Networking? Okay. I'll check. Maybe it's just a views configuration.
Yeah, I think it's a good 10 plus seconds, which is obviously too slow. So yeah, let's look at speed today. About 7 or 8 seconds to load the PE course too. But PE I understand, but maybe some sort of caching could help us there.
There are lots of things being executed there because we need to check which lessons were viewed, which were not. Progress.
So Andre, you got the links in here, it looks like, into these blocks. If we could just have it so there's like a hover, I don't know, a change in the hover when you activate the link.
As far as I remember, at the last update, I added links into each row for company, and need to check. Maybe it's a cache issue.
It's a what?
Maybe it's cache issue because we checked. I talked with Zhao and we checked. I also didn't notice the links that I added, but I pushed this code changes, and it turns out that it was my local cache. And
okay, cool. Whereas I think the links are all there, so it's just a question of just making it more obvious that they're.
And about your question about performance, I also will double check each block. Maybe.
Yeah, the blocks are probably heavy. We could maybe do something where it's even delayed loaded to where once they start scrolling or something like that.
I was going to say as well, one thing I find when a site is slow to load, I don't mind so much if I've got like a symbol implying that it's loading. So a lot of sites, if they're quite resource heavy, will have a spinning circle or an hourglass or something just indicating that it's loading, and that makes me like 10 times more likely to wait around and actually see it through to the completion.
Yeah, that's lazy loading. We can do that, Patrick, but just so you know, that's new. So we don't have lazy loading for blocks yet. We can do that, but it's just some work.
That's a different whole code base and whatever.
Yeah. Because what we do now for images is instead of having the IMG tag with the path of the image, the path of the image is there, but there's just a script that looks if the image is going to be needed or not. And if it is, it just replaces the path. So that's why that works. If we need something like that for blocks,
when a bot crawls a page, does it see all that code that isn't? I mean, does it care if it's lazy loaded?
No.
So I mean, that could be a big performance boost to us to get all those blocks off the page.
No. Blocks are different.
Yeah.
If we do that for blocks, we can, sure, but we're gonna lose content on the page. So if it's not being loaded, then there are no links. That's what we saw with comments. Remember?
Yeah, when we lazy loaded the comments, it hurt our traffic.
Mm-hmm.
But this course page is only visible for users that buy course.
The course page. If we could do it for the course page, it's a no-brainer. To make it faster, but not if it's going to take us like a week to figure it out. If it's a couple days, I think we should do it to figure it out because it'll probably make the course load like 100 times faster.
Yeah, there are definitely other things that we can do to speed up the course.
Okay.
It's probably just not it's not the 2 blocks. There are more things there for sure.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So let's do a little bit of that. Anything else for this week? A lot of cleanup, Andre. It sounds like Anna gave you a lot of stuff. And
SEO.
then SEO. Let's go back to Trello or let's go back to analytics and try to get some stuff in there for all the pushes we did in the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then social, I don't know, is anybody on for social? Is Rhea here? No, I don't think she could join. Rhea, Andy's not here. Matt, Isabella launched her first Ask WSO to much critical acclaim. I think people really liked it, Isabella, so that was good. I think we should keep it going. At least it was super positive in the comments. I know some of them were your friends, but that was good.
I think that. Sorry, I was gonna say I didn't think that anybody in particular was gonna say anything, but I actually got a lot of messages.
Cool.
Afterwards, so.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely performed very well compared to our other videos. I think in one day it was getting about the same views as most week-old videos.
240 views. A lot of the other ones get 100, so 2x the number of views. Just that first intro video. So that was great to see. So let's keep it going.
Yeah. I was gonna do the next one probably tomorrow. Post the next one tomorrow. And I know we were going to talk a little bit more about those topics you sent me, just because for some of them I need to prepare a little bit.
Yep.
But yeah, tomorrow I can do either the LinkedIn or the events one, and then probably the next one after that I can do a more technical one. That way it's mixed and it's not, all basic stuff.
Yeah, totally. I mean, right now, we can always, even if we'd only release one a week, feel free to do as many as you want. Like if it's more efficient to do like 3 in a day, like let's say you take a weekend day and you're like, I'm just going to record 3 today. And so you're batching them a little bit. If that's easier for you, especially the ones where the content really well and you're not doing like a ton of research. If you want to start with that, just so we have some in the queue.
Right. And just one quick question. Should they all be in the same spot? Like, for sure, because I can totally do I can do them from different places, but I don't know if it's going to look better if I always do them from my office, just because I'm only going to my office Monday through Friday. I don't mind, doing it during the week at all, but if I do it during the week, I can probably only do I would have to do less at a time.
They could do, you could have it in other places. It'd be good to have one other place that's like a good recording spot, on the weekend. So we can try that. I think the workplace looks cool because you have the computer in the back. It looks a little more professional than having a closet or a door or whatever.
Yeah.
in the background, but it's not that big of a deal. I think the content's going to matter a lot more.
Okay, yeah. I think I have one other place where I can do it.
Cool.
That I probably will do it then.
Awesome. Good stuff. So we're shorthanded today. But I think everything else is going. The financial statement modeling stuff is back on track. I have a pretty full calendar this week of calls, and so anything else, guys, for dev or for videos or anything like that? Podcasts where we finally have a little.
One thing we were talking last week about trying to automate the process of when we add something to YouTube. And then create a node automatically on the WSO Media. So if there's anything else you guys can think of that could be automated, so just let me know. We may find a way to do that and can save some time for you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. What else, Nathan, what else are we doing daily?
Podcasts, or not daily, but podcasts could go up automatically, I guess. That's not too much work anyway.
The podcast from Anchor.
Yeah. But then, I've still got to link it up anyway, so it's not, it's like 5 minutes to add it to WSO Media, whereas I still need to spend that other half an hour kind of linking everything up anyway. Videos would be a big improvement. Yeah. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Cool. Yeah, I think that, Zhao, the complicating factor is we typically release the podcast first into WSO Media, and then once we have the video for it edited, we'll take that video and we'll put it in the same node, the same media node. So we don't want a duplicate node coming automated from whatever process we would do.
Got it.
It's not. It's easier to add the podcast to the video node than it is to add the video to the podcast node. So I'll usually create a new node for the video anyway, and then add the podcast iframe to that. So it's not actually too much of a worry if it does just create a new node for the video.
Got it. One other thing, Zhao, is potentially automating some of the stuff that comes to the homepage. It would be great if over the weekend or whatever, at least once a day, I know Ivy and Andy have to pay attention on what's going on in the threads and then get an image and It'd be great if we had a pool of say 100 images, of like generic city landscapes and stuff like that, where we could just pull in that image and then promote to the homepage anything in the last 24 hours that had, X number of silver bananas or X number of points.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
So like if something is posted in 24 hours and then it gets a certain number of comments and or points, just automatically checking the promote to front page and attaching an image to it.
Okay. A random image?
Yeah, like an image from...
Could we have something like maybe WSO logo or just a monkey, the icon,
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. So let's just check the rule. You want how many points, the date, because that's simple.
Yeah, that might help us in terms of just getting stuff to the homepage faster and as soon as something starts trending.
A card for it.
Okay.
Sorry, I had a quick question, a little bit off topic, but some people have hit me up in regards to doing a podcast or a video with them. If that's the case, would we be able to put that content on our YouTube as well, or would that kind of be like a side thing, or I wasn't sure.
That's totally cool as long as it's not like competitive to us. You know what I mean?
Right, that makes sense. Yeah.
If they're selling like courses and stuff like that, or whatever, probably not. But if they're just like another platform, like career platform or whatever, and they want to have
some people want to ask about VC and stuff. So I know that you already have that VC podcast, so I didn't know if it would be repetitive. But
no, that's okay. That's totally cool. Yeah, and Alex should start. His next batch. He's gonna be videotaping, so we're gonna have Alex's videos soon coming as well to moving up into WSO Media as well. So we're gonna get a lot of video coming soon enough. And then Monkey to Millions we've already done like 4 or 5 sessions now, and I have another one today. So with the 4th candidate, so we're gonna have those coming through soon as well. So I think I'm excited for those.
I'll start editing
I
those
actually
soon.
noticed a lot of the people who messaged me, it was their first time being on Wall Street Oasis, and they messaged me on there because I put it in my little paragraph under the video. But I think it's bringing new users, which I didn't expect it, just because the views aren't super large.
No, that's great. That's a great sign. And what did they say? They were like, hey, I have some questions, or how do I do this? Or was it more like beginner questions?
Yeah, a lot of people. One guy, he was studying abroad for a couple years and just came back to the US and wanted to know how to get into VC. And then the other one was kind of somebody in IB wanting to make a move over. Both of them had experience already, but not in what I've done. I guess my background, I don't have experience in IB.
Right.
So they were looking more for VC stuff, but I didn't even mention it that much in my original video. So I think if I speak about it a little bit more, then it'll definitely bring more people.
Cool. And then you can play around with I think you did the editing well for the jump cuts, like intro. We can start playing around with some of the overlays as well.
Cool. Yeah, I barely did anything, but I can do a little bit more next time.
No, that's cool. I think for the intro video is perfect. So no worries. All right, guys. Anything else? Andre, you got enough for the week? We're going to keep you busy.
Yeah, currently I finish an adding review blog and reviews into LMS.
Okay.
And after that, good.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, it was a short one today. We're shorthanded, but hopefully, I think Sam's back tomorrow, and then everyone will be back on by the end of the week or within a couple weeks. Artem will be back as well. So, thank you.
Cool. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Talk soon.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
And thanks to you, my listeners at Wall Street Oasis. If you have any suggestions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to send them my way, Patrick@wallstreetoasis.com. Until next time.